How's it going, everyone? Daniel Rodriguez here, aka Big D. It's time to review Ash vs. Evil Dead, Season 1, Episode 6, titled The Killer of Killers. This is a spoiler review. Make sure you have seen the episode. If you have not, stars, make sure you have stars, or your friend has stars, or really don't want to do anything like that. Don't do the last one unless you do. Well, that's you. I didn't say that. Maybe I did. Either way, Ash vs. Evil Dead. Here we go. I feel like I say Ash vs. Evil Dead. I'm not sure. Ash vs. Evil Dead. Anyway, Ash vs. Evil Dead here. Let's get right to it, man. 4 more episodes left. That's it, man. 4 more episodes left. So that's 2 hours left to finish this story, dude. And then we have to wait a whole another year just to get to more Ash vs. Evil Dead, so it's crazy. Anyway, it should take me less than 2 minutes to recap the episode, give you my pros and cons and final score. Thanks again for joining me, and here we go. So, Ruby and Amanda are at the Brujo's house, of course, Pablito's uncle, and they're at the house and everything, and the skeleton, like, literally the force, like the evil force that, the Deadites that they come from, the evil force runs through the whole area, and the skeleton of the Brujo turns into like a Deadite, not like it, but like a walking, kind of Army of Darkness type of, reminiscent. And he's going and everything. Amanda's shooting at it, but I love how Lucy Lawless comes out, man. She ends up getting this like, what is it called, man? What the Reaper uses, a scythe or whatever. I'm sorry, I don't know my weapons, man. Is that a bad thing? Anyway, she grabs it, and I love what she does, man. She just goes all for it. She stabs him right in the stomach or something. She pushes him. She keeps on pushing, and her and him enter the fire, and Ruby disappears. Literally, Ruby disappears, and Amanda just kind of ends up leaving, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. What is this sorcery that just happened? She ended up leaving and everything, so... Good teamwork, Amanda. Good teamwork. Leaving your new buddy behind. I'm your new friend. Well, I mean, you just left me, so I guess you're not. So anyway, she disappeared. Amanda is watching Ash and Pablo and Kelly at a diner, and Ash is flirting around and everything. You know, Bruce Campbell's just being Bruce Campbell, and of course he wants a blowjob. So Pablo and Kelly are already back in the RV. They're ready to go, but he's like, "Who's paying?" And, Kelly was like, "Well, you're the one who said, 'All right, kids, I got this one.'" And he was like, "I don't remember saying that. Are you sure I said that?" "Yeah, you said that." So they're back in the RV and everything, and he ended up like, "I don't have money. But this hand, very sensitive." And he's like, 3 minutes, meet me in the bathroom. And she's like, "That's my husband back there. He's the cook. No one has to know about this. He'll be in the restroom, you know what I mean?" So... Either way, yeah. So Amanda arrests him when he's in the restroom, and there's a fight, man. Literally, a fight between them in the bathroom, and she ends up winning. She almost already has him gonna have him in cuffs. But remember, she's not a police officer. Like, she's on vacation. She's on leave. You know what I mean? Like, she's not supposed to be doing any of that. And she was supposed to wait for like the police to arrive. So the evil force arrives, and it's a full-on fight, dude. It was so crazy because there's these 2 women, teenagers maybe, who are hockey players, are leaving, and the force, and they literally just crash through the window, and their hockey boots, the ice skates, not hot, am I right? Hockey, yes. Cuts the girl's head open. It's like almost like Halloween H2O when Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character had the hockey thing right through his head or something. It's literally that disturbing. I'm like, it is brutal, dude. I mean, literally, 2 girls die with the hockey. It's very bloody. This kid tries to run, and of course, Amanda's former boss at the police, he becomes a Deadite once he arrives, and literally, this kid tries to run, maybe 12, 13, 14, 15 years old, and he's trying to run, and she grabs the kid, and he throws the kid at the fan, and I mean, literally just brutal. I mean, brutal. Where I didn't expect that to happen. Type of brutal, man. It is crazy. After that, Kelly kicks ass, man. Or, excuse me, was that right? Yeah, Kelly kicks ass, dude. Even Pablo, man, he comes in and he has a gun and everything. I got this. He does an epic slide and shoots this waitress and everything. But it didn't work, so Kelly ended up grabbing her, and she ends up, like, thin slicing her in the back and then getting this big, like, maul or whatever it's called, you know, to beat the meat. Not like that, but, I mean, you know, boom. I mean, Kelly became a badass. I love how Ash and Pablo are just watching. He's like, she really needed that. I mean, literally, she was just thin slice, you know. I mean, it was pretty crazy. It's good to see Kelly finally, you know, having fun. So that was really cool. After that, Ash asks Amanda to come with them, and she does. They're going to go on the road together. So, ladies and gentlemen, what did I think about this Ash versus Evil Dead? First off, let me give you the pros. The action of this episode was awesome. It was fun. It's just exciting. Ash had his moment to shine. Pablo had his little moment to shine. Amanda had her little moment to shine. Kelly had her moment to shine. I mean, everybody had their moment to shine in this episode. The action and the choreography was phenomenal. Just for watching as a TV show. I mean, because remember, this is Ash versus Evil Dead. This, you know, Ash Williams, Ashley, you know, he's out there and he's kicking ass. And when they throw the chainsaw, it was kind of a little cheesy, but it would be, you know, when he takes his hand off, like Pablo comes in, doesn't he throw the chainsaw, and he's like, and he like just automatically grips on like a magnet sort of thing. And that one part I didn't like though, because he was like, what? You never saw a man with a chainsaw in him before? I thought that was kind of like, that wasn't needed. Like, I felt like that was like, yeah, that wasn't needed. That was kind of stupid. But other than that, I think just the whole, right when he got into the action and how bloody it is, because it is very bloody, that was awesome. The directing in here was fun. I mean, it definitely had awesome camera angles, and I just love everything that went down. And, I mean, it was very bloody about it, man. So it was a funny episode as well. I mean, Bruce Campbell really made me laugh a lot of times in this. Ash himself, dude, Ash flirting, finally seeing him out in the real world instead of having a girlfriend on the cap and ended up decapitating her. I mean, so it definitely is very interesting to see Ash flirting. The ending, the music, I love the ending and how he asks Amanda to come with him, and he kind of sees Amanda as his hot model and everything. But I also love where he's leaving and it plays Styx, Renegade, you know, and I've seen Styx before. I love Styx. I think they're one of my top 5 most favorite bands ever in the world. Styx is amazing, dude. I love Too Much Time on Your Hands, Too Much Time on Hands, and The Best of Times. Those are my favorite 2 Styx songs. But Renegade, dude, I sang along to that song, dude. I love it. Very good ending. It was so over the top and in a good way. That's what I loved about this episode. The opening of the episode was amazing with the Brujo's house. And then Ruby as well. I mean, I love how they're just teasing Lucy Lawless. I love how they're just teasing us with little parts with her. And then the effects, the practical effects and the CGI effects in this episode were all fine, you know. So those were the pros, man. I gave a lot of pros. And as you know, I'm not, every week, you know, I either like Ash vs. Evil Dead, I thought it was good or okay. This, man, I think was just a great episode. It my favorite episode out of season 1. There's only one con in here. I lost interest when Pablo and Kelly were in the RV and they were talking about, like, oh, you said you would fuck me. And like, you know what I mean? Like, I lost interest. I just lost interest there. I kind of, like, dazed off for a second. I was like, oh, yeah, I got to stay focused. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It lost me there. I was like, I'm interested with Pablo and Kelly, but then again, I'm just like, dude, you're going to get with her or not? Are we going to have to wait a whole freaking until 4 more episodes just to get with her? I mean, get with her or not? Are you guys gonna get together? I mean, come on, stop playing around. Let's go. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, I'm not really into this wait thing here, whether you're gonna get together or not. Just do one of them, okay? Other than that, I think it was the best episode out of season 1 so far. It's my favorite. The action's amazing. The writing, it's so funny. Amanda's actually not annoying this episode. I mean, it's so over the top, and that's a good thing. This is what I've been waiting for, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end up giving this episode for Ash vs. Evil Dead, season 1, episode 6, The Killer of Killers, a solid A. it's amazing. It's amazing. So comment down below. Let me know what did you think about this episode, and I'll see you next week for more Ash vs. Evil Dead. Thanks again, and if you guys really enjoyed this review, man, and you want to help, help support the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I really would appreciate that. And just tell me down below what you thought about it, man. Tell me your thoughts, what you hate, what you love. Did you agree with me? Did you not agree with me? Don't be afraid. Just tell me. Thanks again. Spock be with you always, and remember, stay groovy.